You're welcome back to Afia TV News and our discussion segment, where we'll be crossing over now to the Amadeo Event Center here in the coal city, Enugu, where the Southeast Business and Investment Summit is taking place. And guess who's on the ground is our Afia TV Business Bureau Chief, Obong Kings. Obong, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Alex. It's good to be here again.
Great. I'm sure we had just a brief conversation yesterday. Kindly help us put in perspective what took place yesterday. It looked like it was quite a packed day. What happened yesterday, and what are we expecting to see today?
Oh, well, as at yesterday, we had quite a number of speeches, basically. It was full of talks here and there, but relevant conversations, that is. And one of the key issues that was raised was the fact that even though a lot of the remittances are coming to the country from abroad outside Nigeria, are majorly brought in by indigenous of the Southeast region, that has not reflected in the development of the Southeast. That has been one of the key issues that has been discussed here since yesterday. And then still yesterday, we were able to, there was the unveiling, so to speak, of the Eyimba Economic City, which boasts of quite a number of things when it comes to bear, which should pretty much increase the livelihood, so to speak, increase economic activities as it was purported in the presentation by the CEO of the Eyimba City Development Company. But then again, that's what it is. And one key thing that I took away yesterday from the whole session was the fact that, well, we had someone come, one of the guests who came in from outside Nigeria and just visited Nigeria for the first time in 9 years. And he said something very critical. And that was, we keep having a lot of talks, excuse me, we keep having a lot of talks here and there, but little action. That he hopes that after this summit, that all the things we put together would be put into a working document to help develop the southeastern part of Nigeria, and I couldn't agree anymore. That's a basic recap of what happened as yesterday. Do you have any thoughts on this?
Yeah, I mean, thank you for capturing it for us. But today, which is the second day, tell us exactly what to expect. Is it really going to be a lot of talk? Or will there be some kind of a split in the activities?
Oh, well, they started off with talk again, as always. And the thing here is there's a twist to it. We had the whole event, even though as far as turnout is concerned, compared to yesterday, it's it's lower, because I wouldn't know why. Maybe because the keynote speakers as of yesterday have wrapped up their sessions and have gone back. So persons who are, for lack of better expression, loyal to them would pretty much not come for other days. But we'll see how that pans out by tomorrow anyway. But today, not so much people here, but then quite a handful. And what happened was they are being divided into groups depending on in the area that they play in. We have 6 groups here. As a matter of fact, it's more or less a mini panel discussion of persons who play in these areas getting to sit down, talk over the challenges, prospects, and all of that the various sectors bring to the table. They were divided into the agricultural, manufacturing, ICT. There was free trade, infrastructure, and then real estate groups. Those are the groups that they were divided into. And at the moment, that mini panel session, if you may, is still ongoing. So after this session, the key facilitators of these groups that I just mentioned would go up on the podium and sit down and be fielding questions from the persons in the audience as to what they've come up with, resolutions they've come up with that will help the various sectors they play in. So basically that's what it's going to be for this first half. There's going to be a second half much later.
I would also like to know whether there's some general optimism about this summit, how it will benefit all the people gathering with different interests, just like you've explained, that they are splitting themselves according to their areas of specialty. You get a sense of that optimism that this summit will conclude with some level of something tangible for the businesses in the Southeast to walk away with? Well, because you already said that someone commented that I hope it's not going to be all talk.
Oh, well, based on that question of yours, I would say we are hopeful. Sincerely speaking, we're hopeful that at the end of the day, all of the resolutions are being put up here, all the arguments and counter arguments, all of them will be put together into a framework that will help the Southeast eventually. Because over the time we've seen so much talk, little action, but. Yeah, I could say there's great optimism because as I yesterday also I was able to speak with quite a number of persons and they express optimism that this will not be as it used to be, and I share that same level of optimism as well, that all of these things will be put into action and the Southeast would take back its pride of place in the Committee of Nations.
All right, I think that would be a good place to leave it and allow you witness the panel sessions and probably be back here much later to find out exactly what has transpired. Obong Kings, our business bureau chief here in Afia TV, thank you for giving us the updates from the Amadeo Event Center here in Enugu.
Thank you too, Alex.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Alex.
Thank you for staying with us on the news today. Do follow us on all our social media platforms at Afia TV Official. My name is Alex Obodo. Good afternoon.